Today, we're taking one of the world's shortest 787 Dreamliner flight from Barcelona all the way to Spain's capital, Madrid. It's quite rare these days to fly in a wide body within Europe, or in my case, even domestically. I mean, of course, if you happen to consider Catalonia as a part of Spain. But today, I also wanted to show you what it's like if the cabin crew is on a total power trip, trying very hard to ruin your flight. Today's journey started in Frankfurt on Germany's latest airline, Eurowings Discover, on another wide-body. So join me today on my short hop on Air Europa, Spain's third largest airline. Guys, beautiful good afternoon here from Barcelona, flying Air Europa on a short domestic hop. But the funny thing is, it's on a Dreamliner, so we have a flatbed on there, and I can introduce you the backbone of this Spanish carrier. Very much looking forward, so let's go to Madrid. So this flight also comes with lounge access. It's not a dedicated Air Europa lounge, but it's a general lounge. So let's go, it's included in the ticket, so let's go and check it out. So this is actually my second time to Barcelona, but my first time intentionally. The last time I came here, it was an emergency landing with Ryanair. We were supposed to go to Kiev, but there was a technical failure, so I ended up in Barcelona. A very interesting video to watch, check that out as well. And now let's go and see the lounge. But before we head to the lounge, let's check out today's ride, a 787-8 Dreamliner, the backbone of Air Europa's operation. But let's have a closer look at their fleet, currently flying 18 Boeing 787 Dreamliners, 10 which are the longer Dash 9 variant. The short-haul fleet consists of 16 727-800s, which are meant to be replaced by the type successor, the 737 MAX. As part of my ticket, I was given access to the VIP Sala Lounge. The lounge offered plenty of seating, a buffet, and a bar, as well as shower facilities. Let's say it was definitely one of the nicer lounges. Be flying to Madrid very soon, which is also the main hub of Air Europa, where they also have like a dedicated lounge. Not so much in Barcelona. It's more of a Iberia hotspot here. I'm very much looking forward to the flight and the service and what they have to offer. Because Spanish Airlines with Iberia, it's always a hit or miss. It's nothing in between. Yeah, let's see what it is. So let's pack up the camera and head to the gate. It's alright. Thank you. And it was then time to board my flight to Madrid. Welcome on board Air Europa 787-8, where I was already greeted by a lazy bunch of crew that couldn't be bothered to do anything. The Dreamliner features 22 full flight seats in a 222 configuration in business class and 276 seats complete the economy class cabin. Once I settled into my seat, I was approached by a grumpy and angry cabin manager, ready to attack me. But while I was worried about my safety, today's sponsor knows how to protect you online. Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. By using a VPN, you surf the internet safe and anonymously, and you get around censorship all around the world. Whether you want to use Instagram in China, make WhatsApp calls in Dubai, or access TikTok in India. And it works on all of your devices too. My favorite perk is finding cheaper flight deals by simply changing my IP address with Surfshark VPN, saving me hundreds of dollars every year. Surfshark also helps me to watch all sorts of live streams, sport events, and gives me access to all Netflix libraries from all around the world. Match day 34 in the 20. And the great news is, by using the link in the description box below, you will get 83% off and 3 additional months for free, which is a great offer. Now, let's go back to the review.
So and here we are, welcome on board the Dreamliner of Air Europa. First call of action, I was greeted with the beautiful sentence of "you cannot film here," for whatever reason, but that is a sole decision by the one crew member, because the other crew member saw me walking to the cabin, filming and getting some footage, and she didn't say anything like this. So I'm always keeping an eye out, but I hope she comes here. Maybe I can confront her and ask her why I can't film myself, because that I can do, right? The Dreamliner of Air Europa is very similar to, maybe you remember Biman Bangladesh, the 787, which I did 2018. It's the same seat, the same configuration, which isn't ideal in terms of privacy. However, it is flat, and it is a product that really, I can't think, kind of fits the airline. I don't even understand that. I come in here, I don't film any faces, I mostly just film myself, and then you have crew telling me I can't do this. What am I going to do wrong here? What are they afraid of? You know, this is always the moments when I think, the day started off so well. There was a really wonderful gate agent, and everyone was having a superb day. And then you come in here, and because of a power trip of one person, you get that bad impression of an airline. So she's also a brand ambassador. She represents the airline, and she is not being very happy with me filming here. I was hoping that she was going to come so we can have a nice dialogue, we can talk about it, and she can share her concerns with me. You know, that would be even nicer. You know, she comes to me, she said, hey, this is our rules, or I don't want you to include faces, or what is this all about? You know, instead of like just coming in, no, you cannot. Why don't you approach the person and come here and ask, what is your agenda? What is your motive? Who are you? What are you doing? You know, that is what I would do as a crew. You know, Rand is over. Our flight time is roughly 1 hour. And then I've heard this plane continues to New York. And I was also told that I'm the only passenger on today's flight in business class up front. So let's see what the experience is like, what I'm going to drink, or what is included. Also, this plane is Wi-Fi equipped, so you have free Wi-Fi. Like, I guess it comes with a charge. I'm gonna figure that out later. Maybe there's none on a domestic flight, but that is just another perk you have on this Dreamliner here. So I said it was just gonna be me in the cabin, but now we had like 3 or 4 staff joining here who are deadheading. They're not wearing uniform, but they hug the crew and stuff like that. And now they're all like chatty and stuff, which is all fine, all good. And the cabin manager was like super nice and super friendly with them. And then she turned around at me and she gave me the look as if she wanted to kill me. Offload him. He is the enemy. I get a very different treatment here than everybody else.
It was then time to be pushed back for our flight to Madrid, and also time for you to consider subscribing to my channel. If you have subscribed already, please put on that notification bell. You'd make my day.
So the worst thing that can possibly happen to a traveler is that my phone fell right into this gap, and I was like, oh no. And that seat design, sometimes you have to call the engineer to get the phone, but while I said that the cabin manager is an awful person, and she remains, the other 2 crew members came and helped me, and they're so lovely and so nice, and they don't mind me filming at all. Like, I was really nice to them. I said, just introducing myself real quick, not even saying who I am. I just said like, yeah, do you mind if I film? They said, no, not at all. But like, yeah, see what a massive difference it can make. And they were so nice, like they're going down here trying to get the phone out, and then we were all like jumping and celebrating when we got it out. So this is just once again a great example that one crew can ruin it for everyone, you know. But yeah, so glad that they're so lovely. So fairly short flight, so you get like a few snacks, and I was also offered an orange juice. So that's what we have on this flight. For a domestic flight on a Dreamliner with flatbed. I think you can't ask for any more. So, and the loo. This is actually the perfect loo if you want to join the Mile High Club, because there's some trick that you can open the divider, so your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, goes in on the other side, and then you come into this side, and then you open this. Like a few cabin crew friends told me all those tricks, but they said it's easy to open, but it's actually very difficult to close again. So if you want to join the Mile High Club, make sure you bring a few tools with you to kind of like get that divider back up. But this is it. Nothing special here in terms of amenities. A very standard Dreamliner lavatory. So I'm back in my seat, and no, I did not join the Mile High Club. What do you think? Am I a member of the Mile High Club? Let me know in the comment section below. That's a good question, isn't it? Yeah, so the captain already announced our descent in 5 minutes, so it's super short hop. And then we land in Madrid, where I'm going to spend 2 nights, and then I'll be flying Royal Air Maroc on the 737 and the Dreamliner to Istanbul, an airline or a flight that has been requested for quite some time. But yeah, I think I've said everything that needs to be said on about this flight in terms of service. There was some two great crew members who've been absolutely fantastic, an absolutely awful cabin manager with a very awful attitude. But yeah, other than this, for a domestic flight, an amazing product. On a long haul with somebody next to me, I don't know, always depends on the price. But they do have I gotta be fair, they have very competitive fares, on long haul flights. So it's an okay product for what it is, and you always have to make a comparison. How much is it? Is it worth it? The investment. So with Air Europa, you usually get some pretty good deals.
We then landed in Madrid, and it was then time to summarize my experience on this Air Europa flight and to share my thoughts on filming inside a plane and how to deal with it for cabin crew. So guys, that was it. That was my Air Europa 787 Dreamliner review in business class. I want to give away some stickers, but let me quickly summarize today's issue. And this flight unfortunately turned bad because of a sole crew that had to have a power trip. What is my advice for cabin crew that sees people film? As long as you're not invasive, as long as you don't bother anyone, go there, approach them, ask them, what is this all about? Is there something that we can do for you? Because in the end, that's an opportunity to showcase your work and to showcase your airline, your employer, which usually turn out very happy if a positive experience is going to be shared on the internet. So there's no reason to be like aggressive about it. Be curious about it, be cautious, go and seek for a little dialogue and find out what his mission is and what he's doing. And if there's company rules, I'm not aware of any airline really these days, especially in Western Europe and Asia, that has a no filming policy. So go there, explain them the rules and see it as an opportunity instead of going there very close-minded and being all aggressive. This is my point of view. Maybe you have a different opinion on that, and let me know in the comment section below. But for me, most of all, it's always important to protect the privacy of the crew involved and the passengers, which I did in that case, and which should turn out a little bit different because overall it seemed like a really nice cabin. And it's Chinese New Year's again. Yeah, well, it's the year of the tiger, which is also my year. I am a tiger. I was born 1986, and I thought we could celebrate this because I just got some stickers done, and I want to give them away to you guys because you've been so nice. And also today I reached actually 450,000 subscribers on YouTube. Hopefully reaching 500,000 this year. What a milestone that would be. So just in order to share this joy that I have today, reaching this little milestone, I wanted to give something back. So among all the comments, I'm gonna give away heaps of stickers. So all you have to do is subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Extra bonus if you follow me on Instagram as well, and then I will send you a few stickers which you can put on your laptop, on your suitcase. I have a few in my suitcase. That's probably why there's always dins in my suitcase. See, oh Josh, I don't like this guy. Let's throw his suitcase into the far corner. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and wherever you're off to, have a safe trip.